Everyone is talking about barndominiums right now, but very few people are talking about what might be the smartest version of the entire concept. Forget the solo rural build on 10 acres. What if you took that same barndominium DNA, that steel frame, those soaring ceilings, that open concept freedom, and wrapped it inside a townhouse design? A structure that gives you the look of a luxury modern farmhouse, the durability of a metal building, and the layout flexibility of a barndominium, all on a smaller footprint in a location you can actually afford. In 2026, this design is turning heads and it deserves a serious conversation. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you are going to know exactly what a barndominium townhouse is, what it costs, which states and counties are actually letting people build them, and whether it makes sense for your situation. If this topic is something you have been thinking about, do me a favor right now before we go further. Hit that like button and subscribe. I put out honest, research-backed content on alternative housing, and if that is what you are looking for, this channel is for you. Now let us get into it. What is a barndominium townhouse design? To understand why this concept is gaining traction in 2026, you need to understand what traditional barndominiums are missing. Classic barndominiums are incredible for rural land. Sprawling, open, often sitting on acreage with room to breathe. But a large percentage of people who love the aesthetic, the durability, and the cost benefits of barndominiums do not have 5 acres in Texas. They have a standard residential lot, a suburban or semi-rural parcel, or land in a community where a single massive metal building would never get approved. That is exactly where the barndominium townhouse fills the gap. A barndominium townhouse takes the core structural and aesthetic principles of barndominium design and applies them to a multi-story, narrower, vertically oriented layout. Think of that photo you may have seen. 2 or 3 connected units, board and batten siding, standing seam metal roof, black trim windows, warm interior lighting, and that undeniable modern farmhouse feel. That is the barndominium townhouse in its most recognizable form. The structure typically uses post frame or steel frame construction, just like a traditional barndominium. You get the same high ceilings, the same open concept ground floor, the same durable exterior. But instead of spreading out horizontally across a large footprint, the design goes vertical. 2 stories, sometimes 3, with a narrower lot footprint that makes it viable on properties where a classic barndominium simply would not fit. The design generally features an open concept main floor with kitchen, dining, and living combined into one flowing space. Upper floors handle bedrooms and bathrooms. Optional attached garages or ground floor flex spaces add barndominium utility to the townhouse form. Exterior finishes blend steel or metal roofing with board and batten, fiber, cement, or mixed material siding that gives these buildings that warm but industrial personality people love. The result is a home that looks like a high-end modern farmhouse, costs significantly less to build than traditional construction, and holds up better over time than most stick-built alternatives. Why this design is growing in 2026. Barndominiums have seen a 35% increase in popularity since 2023, and the townhouse format is one of the fastest growing applications of that trend. Here is why. Urban and suburban land is expensive and often comes in smaller parcels. A classic 40x60 barndominium needs room. A 2-story townhouse design can deliver similar square footage on a 25 to 40 foot wide lot. That opens up a completely different pool of available land for buyers who want the barndominium lifestyle without needing to move to the middle of nowhere. Second, 2026 buyers are placing serious value on multifunctional spaces. The barndominium townhouse often includes a ground floor flex area that can serve as a garage, workshop, studio, or home office, delivering that house versatility in a vertically organized package. Third, modern exterior design has caught up to this concept. Standing seam metal roofs, black trim details, mixed material facades, and large windows are all defining features of the 2026 housing aesthetic. The barndominium townhouse hits all of those notes and often looks more contemporary than a traditional barndominium from the exterior, design features, and floor plan breakdown. A well-designed barndominium townhouse typically runs between 1,400 and 2,800 square feet across 2 to 3 stories. A popular 1,800 square foot 2-story layout looks like this. Ground floor includes an open concept kitchen, dining, and living area with 10 to 14 foot ceilings, a powder bath, a laundry room, and either a one-car garage or a flex space for workshop or office use. The upper floor includes the primary suite with walk-in closet and full bath, 2 additional bedrooms, and a shared full bathroom. Optional additions include a covered porch on the front, a rear deck or patio, and second-floor balcony access. Ceiling heights in the main living area are one of the biggest draws because post frame and steel frame construction eliminates load-bearing interior walls on the ground floor. You can achieve open spans and soaring ceilings that feel nothing like a traditional townhouse. You walk in, and it does not feel like a townhouse. It feels like a barndominium that learned how to fit on a normal lot. Exterior design elements that define this look include vertical board and batten siding in white, gray, or black, a standing seam or corrugated metal roof, oversized black framed windows, covered front porch with heavy timber accents, and mixed materials combining steel panels with wood or fiber cement for warmth. Interior design follows the same rules as any barndominium. Exposed beams or steel elements, polished concrete or wide plank floors, open kitchens with large islands, and industrial fixtures balanced with warm textiles and furniture. What does it cost to build in 2026? Let us talk real numbers. This is 2026 data, and it is honest. The national average for a fully finished barndominium runs $65 to $160 per square foot. Traditional stick-built homes average $150 to $250 per square foot in 2026. The barndominium townhouse format typically falls in the $85 to $165 per square foot range, depending on your state, finish level, and lot conditions. For a 1,800 square foot barndominium townhouse with mid-range finishes, you are looking at a total cost of roughly $153,000 to $297,000. Here is a realistic breakdown. Shell and framing will run approximately $45,000 to $75,000. Foundation, typically a concrete slab or pier and beam, costs $10,800 to $27,000. Exterior finishes, including siding, roofing, windows, and doors, runs $25,000 to $45,000. Interior framing and insulation. Spray foam is strongly recommended for metal frame construction and runs $1.5 to $5 per square foot. Total approximately $18,000 to $32,000. Mechanical systems including electrical, plumbing, and HVAC cost $35,000 to $55,000. Interior finishes, including flooring, kitchen, bathrooms, drywall, and paint, run $35,000 to $65,000. Permits, engineering, and site prep add $8,000 to $20,000. If you opt for a custom design plan, that adds $4,500 to $6,000. Stock plans run $1,300 to $2,000. Structural engineering drawings, which most counties require, cost approximately $1.4 to $1.8 per square foot. One cost note for 2026, material costs have stabilized 4 to 8% from 2025 peaks, but labor shortages continue affecting pricing in certain regions. Lock in contractor quotes early and build in a 10 to 15% contingency buffer. Compare this to a traditional new townhouse. The national average for a new townhome build in 2026 runs $180 to $280 per square foot. At that rate, your 1,800 square foot home runs $324,000 to $504,000. The barndominium townhouse delivers similar or superior square footage at a meaningful discount with better long-term durability. Where you can build. States and counties breakdown. This is the section a lot of people skip and then regret. Where you can build a barndominium townhouse matters enormously, and the rules are not set at the state level. They are set county by county and sometimes city by city. Here is an honest breakdown of where conditions are favorable in 2026. Most favorable states. Texas is the gold standard. It has no single statewide zoning system, which means rural counties generally cannot restrict what you build as long as you meet basic health, safety, and infrastructure standards. Most rural Texas counties, especially across East Texas, North Texas, and Central Texas, present minimal barriers to barndominium townhouse construction. Inside city limits is different. Austin and Dallas enforce full zoning authority and architectural codes. Best counties for this design include Parker, Hood, Wise, and Erath counties in North Texas, and Henderson, Smith, and Rusk counties in East Texas. Tennessee offers favorable property taxes, rural-friendly building codes, and a moderate climate. The state has become a hotbed for barndominium activity, and the townhouse format fits well in smaller communities and semi-rural lots throughout Middle and East Tennessee. Rutherford, Wilson, and Smith counties have seen strong activity. Arkansas features affordable land, simple permitting, and strong builder availability. Rural counties across the Ozarks and river valleys are among the easiest places in the country to get a metal frame residential structure approved. Benton, Carroll, and Madison counties are particularly accessible. Oklahoma operates similarly to Texas in rural areas. Metal frame residential builds face minimal resistance outside of incorporated cities. Rural counties throughout central and eastern Oklahoma are welcoming to this design. Creek, Pawnee, and Lincoln counties are builder-friendly. Missouri and Kansas both offer permissive rural zoning across much of their landscapes. The Midwest in general has embraced barndominium construction, with rural counties offering low permitting fees and minimal restrictions. In Missouri, Stone, Ozark, and Douglas counties near Table Rock Lake are worth researching. Idaho has emerged as a serious barndominium market, particularly in North Idaho. Kootenai County is the most active, with established permitting processes. Bonner and Boundary counties offer more affordable land with slightly slower permit timelines. Florida is possible, but requires more planning. Hurricane-resistant design is mandatory in most coastal and near-coastal counties, which adds structural requirements and cost. However, rural inland counties in North Florida and the Panhandle, including Jefferson, Holmes, and Washington counties, are much more accessible for alternative residential builds. Kentucky, Georgia, and the broader Southeast are experiencing a barndominium boom. Rural counties throughout these states, where agricultural heritage meets modern housing demand, are generally open to metal frame residential construction. States that require more research. California brings strict building codes, high labor costs, and stringent energy efficiency requirements. Costs run $130 to $200 per square foot or more, and many counties have architectural appearance codes that can complicate metal exterior designs. Washington and Oregon have rural pockets that work well, but urban and suburban areas enforce strict zoning. Research the specific county before purchasing land. Northeastern states, including New York, Pennsylvania, and Vermont, have rural barndominium activity happening, particularly for second homes and weekend retreats in areas like upstate New York. However, permitting is more variable and builder networks are thinner. The honest rule for any location: before you buy land anywhere in the country for a barndominium townhouse, do three things. First, contact the county planning and zoning department directly and ask whether metal frame residential structures are permitted on that parcel. Second, check whether the property sits inside city limits or inside an extraterritorial jurisdiction, which extends city zoning beyond city boundaries. Third, confirm there are no HOA covenants or deed restrictions prohibiting non-traditional construction. This step alone will save you months of frustration. Pros of the barndominium townhouse design. Cost savings are substantial. You are getting a durable, high-ceiling, open-concept home for 30 to 50% less per square foot than traditional construction in most markets. Smaller lot compatibility is the defining advantage. You can achieve the barndominium experience on a standard residential lot rather than requiring acreage. This dramatically expands where these homes are viable. Durability is exceptional. Steel frame construction resists fire, rot, termites, mold, and extreme weather far better than wood frame construction. Barndominiums are built to last 50 to 150 years with minimal maintenance. Aesthetic flexibility is a major draw. The modern farmhouse exterior look this design produces is genuinely one of the most sought-after aesthetics in 2026 residential design. These homes look expensive because the materials and proportions deliver strong curb appeal. Energy efficiency potential is significant with proper spray foam insulation. A well-insulated barndominium townhouse can outperform traditional construction on heating and cooling costs. Honest cons. Zoning complexity is the biggest challenge. Unlike rural barndominium builds that often face minimal scrutiny, a townhouse format build in a semi-urban or suburban area will face more regulatory review. You must do your homework before committing. Financing remains harder than traditional construction. Many conventional lenders are uncomfortable with metal frame residential structures. You may need a construction loan requiring 20 to 25% down, a rural lender, or a farm credit institution. Budget more time for this part of the process. Appraisal challenges can affect both financing and resale. Because comparable sales for barndominium townhouses are still limited in most markets, appraisers may struggle to assign full market value, which can create issues with loan-to-value ratios. Builder availability varies significantly by region. Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Tennessee have deep builder networks experienced in metal frame residential construction. Other states may require more searching to find the right contractor. Spray foam insulation is not optional for metal frame construction. It is necessary to prevent condensation and control energy costs. This adds cost up front, but is genuinely a worthwhile investment. The barndominium townhouse design is one of the most compelling housing concepts in 2026, and it is still early enough in its adoption that buyers and builders who move on it now are ahead of the market. It delivers the aesthetics of a high-end modern farmhouse, the structural durability of a metal building, the open concept interior feel of a barndominium, and the lot compatibility of a traditional townhouse. It is not perfect for every situation. Financing takes more work, zoning research is essential, and certain states and counties will push back. But in the right location, with the right builder, and with realistic expectations, this design delivers tremendous value per dollar that traditional construction simply cannot match. If you are in Texas, Tennessee, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, or Idaho, the path is relatively clear in most rural counties. If you are in a higher regulation state, it takes more research, but is far from impossible. Your next steps are clear. Research your specific county zoning rules before anything else. Talk to builders in your area who have experience with metal frame residential projects. Get quotes on both stock and custom plans. And build in that contingency buffer because construction budgets always have surprises. If you found this video useful, drop a comment below with your state and what you are thinking about building. I read every comment. Like this video if you want more honest alternative housing content, and subscribe so you do not miss what is coming next. Thanks for watching.